Hey, welcome back to the No Comfort Zone. This is yours truly, Dan Brzezowski. Let's get right into it. Today's episode's all about motivation.
Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
A while back, maybe 20 years ago, I would consider myself to be a motivational speaker. Crazy as that might sound, really what it comes down to is I wanted to help people get passionate about learning sales process, learning sales communication, learning the art of persuasion, learning the science of persuasion. So I thought I had to be the most motivated person in the room in order to motivate the people around me. Transference of energy and enthusiasm and engagement to the participants that were in the seminar or the audience when I was speaking. Pretty simple, right? But people actually put a really bad spin on motivational speakers. You know, the Chris Farley character, I can't remember the name of the character. Darn it. But the Chris Farley character on Saturday Night Live was a motivational speaker living in a van down by the river. Overweight guy, basically trying to inspire and hope and send a message to people about doing drugs. And if they did drugs and lived the lifestyle, then they would wind up in a van down by the river. Check it out, YouTube. You can find Chris Farley as the motivational speaker. It's actually hilarious what he does. But the truth is, people wanted to run away from being called a motivational speaker. I get it, because there's a lot of people out there that, quite frankly, want to call themselves that, but they're, as inspiring as a dead battery. So there's no energy coming out of there whatsoever. So my goal was really just to inspire the audience by becoming as enthusiastic I could about a specific topic. Whether that topic was, let's say, a sales transaction, a story, a book, my past, the audience, a specific member, whatever it was, I just wanted to have more energy than anybody else. And when it comes down to being a motivator, you're going to have a high level of energy, I believe. Now, it doesn't mean you need to talk fast or loud, yell and scream and all that stuff, but you have to have some intensity behind your words, enough to cause action. That alone will not get you motivated. Taking action is what will start the process of motivation. It's like 4 steps into it. You got a message. I'm going to go through this as I'm talking to you now, transparent. I didn't rehearse this. But you have an idea or something that you want to get out, that you want to share, that you're passionate about, that you live on purpose for. Teaching people how to sell was my thing back in the day. Now it's helping people achieve their goals, especially after adversity. And what lessons did you learn in order for you to get to the next level, or get from A to B, to get to the next stair in the step, if you will? So what happens is you have an idea or something that motivates or inspires you, that your purpose is, and you want to share that. Well, you have to turn the next thing is you have to have communication with that. And then that communication, you have to find passion in the words and create intensity and direct that focus to a specific area to get an outcome that you're looking for. And when that reaches the audience, or when that reaches your partner, or when that reaches the people that you work with, well, then it's up to them to run with it, to take that energy and pass it along, or have passion also. But what I find out, it dies there. So your participants, or if you want to be motivated, if you, the audience member, let's just go with you, the audience member in this podcast, you want to get motivated to do something, you have to know this. If you want motivation in your life, you have to take action. Excuse me. If you want motivation in your life, you have to take action. Stack the deck in your favor. Getting up early is an action. You have to want to get up early. You have to have the desire. The next thing you have to do is you have to understand is that while you're the person that wants that end result, I want to get up early. Well, why? You have to know the why of why you want to do that. Why do you want to get up early? I want to get a head start on the day. I'll share this with you. If you're not an early riser, listen, take this moment to understand what I'm telling you. If you got up early and you started to actually design and write out your goals in the morning, and you actually put some energy into it, you walked, you did some exercise, you did the things you need to do to get your mind right for the day, the people that you encounter in your life, your partner, your business people, your salespeople, your customers, if you don't do it, you're going to be reactive to whatever it is going around you. And you're going to help them achieve their goals. Not a bad thing, right? But you have goals too. So if you take the initiative, keyword, the initiative, and you decide that you want to move forward in a direction, get up early, and let's say that you have a plan, you write out your goals, and you take action on those plans by arriving early and putting that plan in motion, now everyone becomes reactive because you were proactive. Cause and effect. Start your day earlier and be prepared and cause everybody else to react to what it is that you want. Things will start coming towards you in your life that you wouldn't believe. And the whole 60-day program of the no comfort zone, this period of time that we jump into to become uncomfortable, this is a very, very big part of that. Getting uncomfortable and learning how to become proactive, learning how to take risk, learning how to take action, because it's that action when you start to receive the motivation. And when you get the motivation, it goes action, idea, plan, prepare, action. Once you take the action, instantaneously, you have momentum. When you have momentum, you have motivation. When you have motivation and you can see results, you now have inspiration. And when you have this inspiration, you're unstoppable. And when you're unstoppable for a 60-day period of time, hence the no comfort zone, the thing that I've done that's changed my life over and over and over again because I fell into adversity. And then I realized if I don't want to live in this adverse situation anymore, if I want to get better, if I want to evolve and become the ideal version of myself, I have to learn from my mistakes. And I have a process of how to teach you to learn from your mistakes so that when you do happen to move forward through this no comfort zone time period, this group thing that I do, what ends up happening is you do become that ideal version of yourself. You do have, of course, you have bigger problems, but you're prepared to handle those with bigger solutions because along the way, you're developing yourself. It's crazy how it works, but you do become unrecognizable. And you become the problem solver. People come to you to solve their problems. People come to you because you're the calm one who has an understanding of how to handle situations. Look at all your leaders. That's what leadership is. Leadership is having the highest standards and being able to solve problems. And the no comfort zone is all designed just to do that. So again, it starts with motivation. Really, you have to get motivated, and you get motivated by taking action. And I want you to understand that. No one is going to come down and motivate you to do something. I'm not going to motivate you. My job in this podcast is to inspire thought. What could you do if you handled your adversity? What could you do if you knew you couldn't fail? What do you want? What's the plan? How can you prepare? How can you achieve your goals? Start asking yourself a bunch of questions. Hey, the best closers in the world ask better questions. That's really what it comes. Selling is never telling. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm asking to reach within. Get some enthusiasm and find out what it is that you want out of your life. And when you realize that you do want these things, what's the plan to get it? The biggest problem is in your head. Write it down on paper because it's impossible when it's in your head, but it becomes possible when you put it in form, when you actually write it out. I'm so happy and grateful that I make $500,000 selling. I am so happy and grateful that I have audiences of 100,000 people all over the country. Whatever's true for you, whatever it is that you're looking for, you need to start taking action to receive the motivation. With motivation, then comes inspiration. And when you have inspiration and you do it consistently for, let's say, a 60-day period, you are unstoppable. And that's the goal, to become unrecognizable, because you're a person that's living on purpose. I really do appreciate you listening to this podcast. Hopefully this inspired you in a little bit, and maybe gave you some thought to start taking action in the right direction. And if you need help with any of this, I want you to go to the nocomfortzone.com. I have a very poorly designed website, but there is a calendar on there. And that calendar, by scheduling a time with me, will offer the opportunity for me to help you Go from point A to point B, whatever that might be for you. And I use it through my blueprint, which I have right in front of me right now. And I share that blueprint on how to actually learn from adversity and move towards your goal and start achieving things, living in accomplishment. If you want to have a more intimate conversation with me, go to Dan@the-No-Comfort-Zone. Email me, Dan@the-No-Comfort-Zone. 3 things that are going on in your life right now that you want help with, and 3 solutions. Here's what I think I'm doing. Here's what I think here's where I think I'm going. Let me know. Just have a conversation. I want to reach out to you to offer access to me so that I can help you. And that's what this is all about, isn't it? I want to help you go from point A to point B. I want to help you get in the no comfort zone. That's my goal, is to get you into a no comfort zone 60-day period for you to say, you know what, screw it. I'm going to come out of this thing unrecognizable. Believe me when I tell you, when you come out of something unrecognizable, there is nothing better in the world than to show up as the person that you intended to be, with the confidence, the conviction, the certainty. It's amazing. And people that do this call me and they're laughing, telling me, I cannot believe this is happening right now. I can't believe my life is this way. And I am going to have some of these people on the program, on this show, to actually explain to you what they went through, the uncomfortable period, the lessons learned, the adversity they went through, and previous adversity, to come out on the other end going, holy shit, I am living the life I never thought I could live. And I'm doing it too. So let's share that together. So do me a favor. Today is the day. Promise to yourself, commit. Today's the day that you're going to get out of your comfort zone and you're going to live on purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at No Comfort Zone 1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye.